Well, hello everybody. Happy Sunday. On tonight's review, I'm going to feature something of a rarity. I have a little bit of spicy fast food. It has been quite a while since I've done one of these. I don't eat a lot of fast food, but in the last couple of years, I think I've done three spicy fast food reviews. I did the Wendy's spicy nugs, the ghost pepper spicy nugs, excellent, sadly no longer available. I did some kind of Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich, good but not spicy. And then I did like a habanero burrito or taco from Taco Time, which was also good and also not spicy. Now, Carl's Jr. is probably not one of the better known or more popular fast food franchises, but in my opinion, it's the best of them all. I like it better than Jack in the Box, Burger King, McDonald's, Arby's, Wendy's, you name it. Um, and that was very, strongly and unequivocally confirmed a month or two ago when my son and I had we both ordered the Western Chicken Burger from Carl's Jr. Absolutely, hands down, one of the best uh, breaded chicken sandwiches that I've ever had in my life. Just fantastic. I don't know if it's still available. Go get it if it is, because I went through the Carl's Jr. drive-through with a very specific sandwich in mind. Because I don't know, I felt the universe was speaking to me. It kept showing me ads for this new fiery Maxx spicy chicken sandwich, and I thought when I saw that the sandwich by itself was $5.99, I'm like, oh, it can't be that enormous. This thing is absolutely enormous. This is huge. There's no way I'm going to get through even half of this tonight. But yeah, these ads just kept popping up, and I'm like, I really loved that Western chicken burger. Gotta try this one. And of course, there was a little gimmick there where you can get jalapenos and what they call fiery sauce to make it even spicier than just the regular $5.99 one by paying an extra 50 cents. And then after tax, it was like $7.10. So, okay. Here it is. Doesn't really look exactly like it did in um, the YouTube ads, but when does the actuality of fast food ever really, really closely match what you see in the ads? And for those of you who are not familiar with Carl's Jr., just think of the West Coast equivalent of Hardee's. That's basically what it is. I actually think they might be owned by the same people. So, anyways, let's have a go. Let's see if it's spicy, and let's see if it's good. Okay. And I'll admit, I'm going into this blind. I didn't really do any research on this sandwich to see what kind of peppers are in it. I mean, obviously, making it fiery, they added jalapenos to it, I don't know, is there ghost pepper somewhere in this? Let's take another bite. The initial bite was pleasant, but, I was blathering on about what peppers may or may not be in this, so now I have to take a bite and actually shut my mouth and think about what I'm tasting. Oh, God. This thing is massive and messy. And, oh, man, there's got to be like 1,500 calories in this or something. The pepper sauce that I'm tasting on that, the fiery sauce, it doesn't taste like a jalapeno sauce. It doesn't taste like it's as hot as a habanero sauce. It is good, but it's probably just like a sort of like a buffalo style. It's probably got some cayenne pepper in it. There's probably a slice. There's some cheese on there, so I'm guessing it's probably pepper jack or some other, mild to medium heat cheese. So this is what I was expecting. I was not going into this thinking, oh man, this is just going to blow me away with like severe heat. This is going to be the hottest, spiciest bit of fast food that I've ever had. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to be good, at least on the level as, if not better than, a spicy McChicken, which is my favorite. What the hell was that? Hang on. Man, that was weird. It sounded like somebody was right outside my front door and just like dumped a bunch of bricks onto the ground. I don't know what that was. I didn't go and investigate because I didn't hear anyone screaming, but that was weird. Anyways, so yeah, this is as good as, if not better than, a McChicken. It is spicier than a spicy McChicken from McDonald's. Let's take another bite. I think one of the things that I need to evaluate in my third bite is it adequately sauced and are there enough vegetables on it? So let me try again. Wow, this thing is messy. I'm like preemptively embarrassed getting ready to take this bite. There's some spicy pickle on that too. Now, that's problematic because it means that there's not much pickle on it, because the first two bites I didn't taste no pickle on there. I tasted cheese, fiery sauce, lettuce, tomato, and a very mildly spiced breaded chicken piece. Okay. I'm not going to fault Carl's Jr. You know, I remember still going through the drive-thru tonight. The guy who took my order sounded like incredibly grouchy. Like he had the tone of voice that implied that he was having one of the worst nights of his life and absolutely hated his job. And the two may not be mutually exclusive. Maybe it was the worst night of his life because he hates his job so much. So there may have been some stuff going on in the kitchen at this particular Carl's Jr. That resulted in some of the sandwiches being prepared not being up to snuff. So I'm not going to fault Carl's Jr. for the fact that maybe they could have put a little bit more of that spicy pickle on there, because I actually really like that. That third bite with the spicy pickle, in addition to like pepper jack cheese and the fire sauce and the lettuce and the tomato and the breaded chicken, yeah, that really started to come together as a legitimately delicious spicy sandwich. So I like it. Is it blowing me away with its deliciousness? No. No, it's not. It is about on a par. Probably a little bit better. Probably because of the sauce. Because, I mean, a spicy McChicken, I think, just has mayonnaise. It's a very simple sandwich, but it's just delicious. This is about on a par with that. Probably edges it out just a little bit more. So it is a 7.5 out of 10 for flavor. I am also not blown away by the heat. But I have a little burn going in my mouth, and I am going to look up after this video. I'm going to look up and see exactly what kind of spicy stuff went into this, other than the obvious thing, which is the jalapenos that I had to pay extra for. I wouldn't think that there's anything hotter than a cayenne. There may be some habanero in that fiery sauce, but it really does kind of taste like a buffalo mayo, you know, like a buffalo chicken mayo. It kind of tastes like that. Maybe a little bit zestier than buffalo. Yeah, there might be kind of like a vinegar tang in that or something like that. It's more like, yeah, the fiery sauce is kind of like a spicy aioli. So maybe there's like some lemon juice in there or something like that. It's good. So 7.5 for flavor, about a 2 for heat, 2.5 maybe if I eat the whole sandwich, it'll build up to that. And so people have complained before. They're like, "Oh, you sent me in to try this food." Oh yeah, it was this Sargento Carolina Reaper flavored cheese, and I said that it wasn't spicy at all. And then somebody went and bought it, and then it absolutely like destroyed them. And they were like, "You're coming in here. You have this incredibly high tolerance, and you're not being fair in your assessment of it, or you're not being objective. You're just like, well, I can't taste how spicy it is, so nobody will." So let me recalculate. So if I were someone who never ate spicy foods and I ate this sandwich, it would probably be about a 4 out of 10 for heat. I don't think it's going to send anybody into a panic. So, all right. I am going to get on with enjoying my evening and eating, not the rest of this sandwich, but at least the rest of the first half of it. Okay.